Hey y'all, today we're going to take a look at the 2005 McFarlane Toys, The Art of Spawn Series 27, Issue 119 action figure. Had to write that one down. It's long. There were long names back in the day. So this guy again came out in 2005. I just got him in the mail. Impressed, very impressed if you can see 2021, 2005. Crazy. Crazy what a difference it makes. I wasn't able to find a video on YouTube, like in the query, right when I searched, Gunslinger McFarlane 2005, when I was making the decision to purchase this figure. So I thought it would be a good idea to show you guys what it looks like. You can see this is my first YouTube video on here, so don't usually do this, but we're going to give it a try. I just think would be helpful to make a educated decision on whether you want to pick up this figure or not, because it's pretty expensive on the aftermarket. But if you could see, the details are beautiful. I really like the way the trench coat looks. So if you see the new one, it was cast in a red, but it looks like this one was cast in black and they did a red dry brush. I don't know why that technique's not used anymore. Maybe it costs more for paint these days, but I really think that that's the way to go. It looks much nicer. It would save me and other customizers time from having to paint their figures. So this is like my custom trench coat compared to the other one, which could have been darker, but I like the way it looks. Okay, so first we're going to talk about this action figure, and then we're going to talk about what I want to do with it, and maybe we'll take a look at that one, but maybe we'll save that for another video. Okay, so first let's start with his head sculpt. This hat, it's so high. Look how high that is. Gosh, it's giant. It's so cool. And it has this nice, like, metallic red. You can see it shine. This body sculpt on the chest. Well, actually, let's go back to the head. So, I don't know. I guess the hat is leaning forward, so his head would be like that, because it looks like his jaw's protruding out like crazy, but I guess it kind of makes sense. Looks good. I would say that I can see this inspiration in this modern one, because his face is kind of, see, it's like pointed, but they just made it less dramatic. Okay, going back to the chest. This sculpt is so amazing. Look at that. It looks so good. And again, this figure has some heft to it. It's pretty heavy. It's not light. Okay, now let's look at his belt. So he has these real chains, like these metal chains that go right beneath, I guess, under his crotch. Holster with a pistol in it, and another holster with another pistol in it. And then I guess these like bones. I thought they were like human spines, but I don't think it is. It's like a spine mixed with some other type of bone, and then this back one has like animal jaws and then like vertebrae. So it's pretty cool. The one in the back is attached like that. This back one used to paint the back of a figure. Pretty cool. Even the white goes all the way up in the back. Like, that's impressive. Nobody would have looked at that, but that's what they used to do. This one, no white. The lines are right there where it should be painted. I'll paint it myself. But yeah, it should be painted. But different time, different day and age. Actually, did I paint this one? Let's check. Yeah, I did. You see? It's painted back there. So it looks nice. Okay. With the guns, they don't come out of the hole. I don't know, because I bought this out of packaging, so somebody had this before I did. So I don't know if it can come out of the holster or it can't, and they just super glued it. I can't tell, but from what I see, it can't. I pulled it, and it kind of, I know the 12-inch one, it does come out of the holster. But yeah, this one, it doesn't seem like it does. I don't want to break it. But yeah, it seems like it's like glued in there. I can't really tell. It actually looks like it would come out. Let's see. Well, luckily it's a flimsy plastic. Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, we had to rip that open, but all right. So we got one out of the holster. So there's one of the pistols. So I don't know if it comes glued or if the person that owned it before me glued it, but that's pretty cool. It doesn't have a hammer, but pretty cool. Put that one back. Now we'll check this one out. Should we do it live? Guess we're doing it live. This one seems like it's a little bit harder. Okay. I know you can like barely see what I'm doing, but well, I guess we're just gonna open it. We can glue it later. Okay. Well, yeah, so I don't know if it was glued before or after, but it looks like it has yeah, some of the color on there. But there's the other pistol. So I guess they're complete pistols. You can pull them out. I had to kind of break it a little bit. I'll glue these pieces back together and everything will be fine. But that's pretty cool. So we found that out live on camera. The red parts or the spiked parts of both sides of the holsters have that same cool metallic red. It goes throughout the whole figure. So yeah, that's a good sign. I didn't know they came out until right now, so that's great. All right, now let's check out the jeans. It has a nice wash, nice wear. Look at the back, nice wear on the back of the back pockets. Man, it just looks so good. Look how good that looks right there. Like it looks like, actually something that's tied around his jeans. Looks great. Or even this buckle painted right here. Where is it? Right there. God, that looks so good. It just looks, I just can't believe how much paint they were able to use back in the day. So now let's look at these cowboy boots. Man, baby, these are awesome. Look, it's like that, like the same logo. It has the M, the Malbosia M. You see that? Malbosia M on there. And then on this one, has that same look. And then this is the that same metallic red color. It just looks great. The spurs are a little bit bent, but you can put them back in place. I really like these. Wow. Hopefully everybody's okay. That sounds crazy. Okay. We'll let them pass, but I'm impressed. I really like this figure. I'm just admiring it right now, honestly. Okay, let's get into a couple things. Like, I'm just gonna say it. This is a cowboy boot. That's a cowboy boot, right? That is. Ever since I got this figure, this was the first one I had. I bought this one for customization. But when I got this figure, like, what is that? I love McFarlane Toys. I think they're great, but whoever designed this boot has never worn a cowboy boot. What is this? It does not look good. Like, look how amazing it would look if it was like that. That's just so cool. And that's just sculpt. It's not even paint. It's just sculpt. Like, yeah, the spikes are awesome and everything, but it takes away from how cool the figure could have been. could have looked like a cowboy, but it turned out to just look like a, yeah, like a high boot, like a normal boot. So yeah, these look great. The back of the jacket with these, I guess, like spikes back there, I think it looks awesome. I just, yeah, I mean, looking at these two what are these called? Trench coats. Like the difference between them is crazy. Like, how can you go from this to this? I get it. Yeah, it's a new design of Gunslinger and everything, but I would just think that this would be your base of, hey, this is what we made. We need to make something that looks as good or better than this. I like this figure a lot. I think it's cool. I mean, obviously, I customized one. I think it's awesome, but yeah, I just can't believe that. And he's has issues standing. Okay, so now what we're going to do, well, if this guy can stand, so we're going to talk about what I'm going to do to customize. So this might, I mean, it's kind of breaking, I'm having struggles deciding if I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it because it's what I want to do. But I'm going to take the best parts of this one and put it on that one. This, I mean, it's going to require cutting this guy up and destroying this action figure to put it on that action figure. So that's why I'm struggling, because it looks so good. It looks so good. I would obviously paint the jeans with the blue. I'd probably try to get a bluer, like this kind of blue where it's darker and more washed. But I did like how this blue looked. I liked how it was like, I don't know, the red and the blue just made it look more like superhero-y. Yeah, if we take a look at this one, I mean, this guy's cool. Like, all these guns all come out. It's got double holsters, a little axe. So these are all the pieces from the Billy the Kid action figure from McFarlane Toys. And so I got the one with the accessory pack. So it has all these. Okay, let's move this guy. It has all the pistols, all the weapons. Looks great. I have this guy on a horse right now. It's a Mythic Legions horse. It's the one with the fire. It's pretty cool. But, okay, so going back to this. Basically, we're going to put this coat on this one. We are going to take the belt and the holsters and everything and put that here. This, unfortunately, like, I want to use it because of how good it is. Like, it even has there's a Spawn logo right there. You see that? Pretty nice. Even the boots have a Spawn logo right there, and then this one has it right there. It's attention to detail. It's amazing. So I'm going to put those on this one. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm not going to do a double holster like that one. I'm going to get rid of that part. Basically, I want this one to look the same. So another thing that I'm trying to decide is the boots. I clearly, as I've talked about today, I like these boots more. So I'm thinking of putting these boots on, like replacing the boots. I know it's kind of a struggle because he's not going to have like the articulation in his ankles, but I think that I'd rather him have to stand weird than have these boots on. Like, if I take these parts and put it on there, I'd rather have those boots than those boots. I just don't think it's going to look as good. The other thing is these gauntlets. So this Gunslinger has these like spiked gauntlets, which are really cool, and it's, you know, accurate to the character right now in the books. But I am thinking of, which it hurts me, but I'm going to cut this here and bore it out. So basically hollow it out, pull the sleeve off, or the, gauntlet off of this one. And yeah, basically replace it so I can still have an articulated hand, but just have it look like a normal coat. I think it'll look really good. And then obviously I'm going to put the hat on him because that hat is huge and looks so cool. I'm excited to do this custom. I'm nervous because of how beautiful this guy is. Luckily, I got him for a really good deal online. I didn't have to pay like the normal. I got him well below. Sorry, I got him well below market rate, so I'm not too concerned about the cost of it. I just think I would enjoy it more if I could play with it, and, like, articulate it and take some more posed shots with it. So, going back to why I can't use this, what's it called? I guess like pouches on this thing is because this Gunslinger, this whole piece is like one rubber overlay, so I won't be able to do it. I could put it here and like sand this down and then replace it. Maybe that's an option actually. We might do that. We'll see. We'll have to decide, but I definitely think that I will do a video showing y'all the process. It'll be my first customization video on YouTube. I tried to record one with my Batfleck customization. Didn't work. I mistakenly recorded it in portrait, I think, instead of landscape. So that was kind of a... That was kind of a bummer. I can show you what he looks like though, just for fun, just to show y'all something that I made. So yeah, but thank y'all for checking this out. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, this guy's beautiful. Just an overall amazing figure. I would pick him up if I were you, because he stands out on the shelf. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to struggle so much with deciding if I was going to rip him apart, but I think we might do it, and we'll see what happens. All right, have a good one. Thanks.